One of the big problems you have while filming outside with a gimbal, especially with an iPhone, is that they tend to turn off on you. Oh, did it just shut down? I think it did. Okay guys, check it out. This is my iPhone 6S on the MOZA Mini MI, and one of the biggest issues that I've had is cold weather filming. When you try and use it outside, it would always turn off. So I've done a little upgrade to my 6S. Wireless charging. Yes, there is no cabling. The MOZA Mini MI is providing it with a wireless charge. So let's go outside right now. It's around -11. So one of the big problems you have while filming outside with a gimbal, especially with an iPhone, is that they tend to turn off on you, especially when it's cold out. Currently have my iPhone set to be on constant charge right now. I'm just gonna start recording, and it is wirelessly charging right now in the background while we're recording this clip. And theoretically, no matter how cold it is out, within reason, like up to like -20 or so, it shouldn't give me grief anymore about turning off while in use. Now it is charging. I'm gonna go back to the camera. Hopefully it's still recording. It stopped recording. Now I'm gonna record while it's on charge. What does this do? What does that soft button do? Is that taking pictures while you record? I don't know what that button does. That seems like a new iOS 12 thing. Anyway, so this is something where I could just now set this going and do a time lapse. Maybe that's what we'll do. Do a sunset time lapse while it's on the gimbal. So let me stop this. I'll go to time lapse. Find a spot to set it down. And we'll just give ourselves a nice little time lapse. Normally in this situation, in this type of weather, it is so cold that my hands are freezing already. Normally this would die within a couple of minutes. So I'm gonna go run some errands. I gotta go pick up the garbage, and then we'll come back and see if it's still running. See, it's cold out. Like, no joke. Look at ice. It's cold. Every time I do a time lapse, I forget to do the exposure lock. So when it starts to get darker out, it compensates and then you don't notice. I wish they would set that as a default setting where you can exposure lock it. I wonder if you can do that after the fact. I don't think so. It should never shut off with the wireless being used. So let me stop this. I'm going to turn off the wireless charging. Double tap. Wireless charging is turned off. Now we're just going to do a time lapse as well. And I want to see how long until it turns off. It is currently not wirelessly charging. I think I'm going to hold it. I just had to put my gloves on. Holy, it's cold. We're gonna put it right in the wind. I forgot to exposure lock again. Oh, my face is freezing. Whew. Granted, the battery will be extra warm right now because I was just charging it, so it might not die crazy fast. Like, it's probably pretty warm in there after being wirelessly charging for a while. But that is the biggest problem with the iPhones, is that they do not like the cold. Okay, I just don't want to hold on to it the whole time, so I'm going to come back here and set it down. There's still a pretty brisk wind. And I want to see how long until it shuts off. Okay, I'm going to stop the time lapse. Stop. And I'm going to go to a regular style video because I feel like that is more stressful on it, to just be recording normal video. Whoop, started and I stopped. Come on now. Look, my fingers are so cold they're not even registering. Record! Well, it's gonna close soon. Come on, record. There it goes. Alright. We're gonna let this record until it stops. Look it's not even, it's trying. It can't even do it. There, it took that long to start. It's struggling. Maybe it was saving the time lapse, but that took a long time to start that video. So yeah, this is the MOZA Mini MI. Currently the iPhone is not charging. I am using the native camera app because when the phone gets low in power, it does save the clip. If you're using any other third-party application, the clip is not saved. You just lose it, which is very unfortunate, but it's happened to me a few times where you're recording a really awesome clip and then the dang thing just gets too cold and it shuts off and you lose everything. See if I can do the focus lock thing. Maybe you can't. Look at how much it's struggling to do anything. There it goes. Lock. I can't even, it's acting funny. Like it won't even do what I ask it to do. I just want it to lock onto that point. Oh, my hands. You can't even have your hands out. Holy. Whew. Whoa. Did it just shut down? I think it did. There you go. I think, yeah, there. Reboot. It got too cold. That is the biggest problem with cold weather recording. All right. So now let me double tap this and I'll get it charging again. And we'll go inside because it's freezing. All right, so look at that. It's at 10%. It's just rebooted and it's charging because I turned on the wireless charging. Just quickly, I feel like I need to show you how I'm wirelessly charging this device because this is a iPhone 6s. It does not support wireless charging. Whoops. Oh yeah. Always turn off your gimbal before you pick it up. Press and hold. Turn it off. You can set that aside. So here's my iPhone 6s and that's the giveaway right there. So use a case that has a little bit of room in it. There are these accessories that you can get now. I just have to be careful when taking it off that I don't rip it. It's very simple. They make them for Android and iOS, and there it is. It's just a little accessory add-on, wireless charging receiver. It goes into a lightning cable. So this little wireless charging receiver for iPhone 7, 6, 5, 5S, 5C, it's anything that has lightning. Anything that has lightning would work. And yeah, that's all it is. So it's receiving voltage is 5 volt 1 amp and it can charge 5 volt 800 milliamp. Now the benefit to cold weather recording for these type of things, well, any phone that has wireless charging with the MOZA Mini MI gimbal would be ideal, but for this, I can just set it on there, it'll start charging, as well as due to the physics of how wireless charging works, it does produce heat, so it will be warming up the battery in the phone while it does that. So I'll leave it on there for a few minutes and let it heat up. Okay guys, so if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.